You know the story of Abraham, but you probably missed the single most mysterious figure in the entire Old Testament. He appears in Genesis chapter 14 for just 3 verses, then vanishes, only to be brought up again by King David, and then completely change the New Testament book of Hebrews. His name is Melchizedek. Who was this king priest? Was he a man, an angel, or could he have been Jesus himself? Today, we're breaking down the cryptic chapter that introduces him and what his identity means for your faith. Before Melchizedek appears, we have to cover chaos. Genesis 14 is the story of the very first war in the Bible, a clash of 9 kings. Abraham's nephew, Lot, is living in Sodom and gets caught up in a disaster. He's kidnapped and taken captive. Abraham, who is not a soldier but a shepherd, immediately gathers 318 of his men, chases down the 4 victorious kings, and launches a massive military surprise attack to rescue Lot. He wins a stunning God-backed victory, recapturing all the stolen goods and people. But it's on his walk home, when his victory is still fresh, that he meets 2 very different figures who will test his character and, more importantly, test his understanding of God's plan. The first man to meet him is the King of Sodom. This is a test of wealth. The King of Sodom says, "Give me the people, but you can keep all recovered wealth." Abraham knows exactly what that means. He would owe his prosperity to the wicked king of Sodom, not to God. His famous reply is key. "I have sworn to the Lord that I will not take a thread or a sandal thong, lest you should say, I have made Abram rich." Abraham passes the test. But then, the second king appears, and the atmosphere completely changes. Melchizedek, king of Salem. Melchizedek is not interested in riches or war. He is the king of righteousness and the king of peace. And he is introduced with a title that stands alone in the Old Testament, the priest of God Most High. He brings out bread and wine, a beautiful prophetic foreshadowing, and he blesses Abraham. Abraham, the great patriarch, then kneels and gives a tithe, a tenth of everything to Melchizedek. Why is this so mind-blowing? Because Abraham, the father of the Jewish faith, is submitting to a priest whose authority is greater than the priesthood of Israel, which hadn't even started yet. Melchizedek is an outsider, yet his priesthood outranks Abraham. This is the key. Melchizedek points directly to Jesus. The book of Hebrews tells us that Christ is a priest after the order of Melchizedek, which means his priesthood is eternal, royal, and completely superior to the system that came later. So who is he? The primary view is that he was a real, historical king used by God to foreshadow Jesus. But the fact that he has no recorded beginning or end makes him the perfect prophetic image of the Son of God. Which of Abraham's choices was more difficult? Refusing to go to Sodom or submitting to the authority of Melchizedek? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to see the full verse-by-verse breakdown of the Melchizedek connection in Hebrews, hit that subscribe button and check out our playlist.